Alright guys, I think I did this one yesterday. I'm just noticing something on the tip there. But I think I know now the direction that I want to go at this point. So we're going to go ahead and notch it and finish it up. Notch it and finish it up today. Or here, hopefully here real quickly. Alright, and I did get me a wrench suitable for this, so no more slippage. That should make things much better. Okay, I'm going to take this notching style is going to be coming in here a little bit anyhow, and so I've got some belly under this piece here that I'm wanting to get rid of. So this is the perfect, and that really didn't go in there. Perfect opportunity to do it. Really just, yeah, it's better. Come on. Let's see. There we go. It's kind of really isolated that little platform there. Let's see if that'll really kind of shoot one in there. It did not. Come on, dude. Made a lot of noise, but it didn't really go where I wanted it to. I'm trying to really thin that out, but I'm just getting short curved flakes right there. That one went a little further. That's all right. Let's kind of work on this. I want this little shoulder here to be kind of accurate. A couple good little ridges here. I'm wondering if I shouldn't swap to these copper tips for just a moment of time for some of these larger and longer flake removals. And while I'm at it, let's just get real technical with everything. Get that point nice and it's kind of flattened out, so I'm going to round it a little bit. Alright, so I know exactly what I'm working with. It's everything's sharp and well. So let's see. Yeah, I've got a couple really good lower platforms, but they've got good convexity and they've got some pretty decent ridges running through here. So hopefully we can really kind of thin this out. I'm going to start lower. That really did not. Come on, dude. That did. There we go. That's what I wanted to happen. That one shot basically the center point, giving a pretty good thinning flake there. Okay. It's really centering it up now, so I kind of like to still. Ooh. Let's try not to be butterfingers today. All right. How far in? Let's see. Let's start working this side. was a longer flake, but it did go in there and kind of, let's see, kind of crush or step fracture on me, really. Oh, that did as well. That did as well. Okay. Try to clean up some of that step fracture because that was really ugly, and that's not, it's not going to do well for me for running the remainder of this. It's going to kind of might mess me up. Let's see though. Alright, let's go ahead and got a little low spot here. Keep trying to push it back. But you know, actually, so with this, ooh, wow, I bent the fire out of that already. That's okay though. With this point, the way I'm doing it, we're also getting a notch here in the middle. So let's see if I can actually use that, to my advantage here. I'm actually just going to do some little tiny flakes here to move the center point a little bit towards the direction I'm wanting to make this flake. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to just do a good long flake down the middle to relieve some of this issue I'm having. Didn't really go far. That one did. That one shot up there, kind of helping to clean off some of that. Trying to just feather everything together. Let's see if I can. Thinking I'm needing to clean back this way with some short flakes, and then try to build a little convexity here. I moved the center line that way a lot, but let's see how that, I don't know, let's just try it. I'm gonna do a two-part here. I'm gonna do a smaller. Yep, I did not. There we go. It kind of came over and spread out over that nasty treble edge that I was kind of having. Alright, some short little let's see here. So I've got a bunch of little step fracturing going on here, but I'm going to see if I can undercut it with that right there. Looks like I need to come up anyhow, so I'm gonna yeah. It shot all the way up and around that and kind of flattened it out. It did have some issue with that kind of curving around and that step fracture. Let's see if I can knock that dude off there. Which side was sharper? It's not wanting particularly to grab that. Alright, well, let's see here. Alright, well, I do have it pretty thinned now, so I'm gonna switch back to this thinned and pretty center. But just for some more precision, I'm going to switch back to my little steel piece here. Okay, I've got to even these two sides up a little bit here. Trying to get the same amount of shoulder in the same depth. This is going to have to move up in order to match. try to, got a low spot right here. So I'm gonna try to fire a pretty good flake off of there. Good amount of in pressure and down pressure with precision. Yeah, it shot in there pretty good. Shot all the way over past middle. Helped clean up a little bit more of that. Could probably get another one or two. Nope, not like that. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna start working up in there here and see. I don't think I want this to go too wide. I think I want it to stay kind of narrow. There we go. Instead of just getting a little pop out, it kind of shot further up in there. Man, I wish I could. We got some room to work with though, I think. So let's just keep. I've left this pretty long, so let's see if we can use these to move back in there a little bit and shoot a nice couple cleaning flakes right up the middle. Kind of just rough and dulling up the edge, kind of like a braiding right here, but okay. I really want to fire one back in here and kind of clean up on that a little. It's kind of lumped up there, and I really want like a thin, narrow flake to shoot up in there and just kind of clean it out. See if that's what we can get. I don't think so. But let's just, okay. take it slow and easy and see what we got here. I think I am gonna use this to my advantage right here. Yep. Get that rounded how I want it to be. I think also I need to thin this side out a little. Let's see here. Well, my hands are slippery. Let me snag my other glove. Can't quite grip this very well in the moment to kind of get the pressure that I'm, there we go, needing. There we go. Yeah, that got me a little bit of a channel in there, shot a little deeper in there, and that's really what I was well, that's not gonna come out. It's really what I was hoping for. So now let's see if we can replicate that same thing for the other side, hopefully. I think I'm gonna take one kind of go in that direction back here. It's lower right there. Maybe come up in here and remove some. Maybe this can be kind of a dual flake, or maybe it'll just take it right down the middle. Come on. Come on, don't slip. I don't think it's gonna do it. nervous here because I'm really pushing it hard. See if we can follow this ridge here and shoot one across there. Got a little piece sticking out here that I'm not really, that needs to kind of trim up anyhow. Come on. Not really, but wonder. Let's shorten this up a little bit. That's why I like having the adjustability of this. If I'm worried about something bending or breaking, I can kind of adjust for the... Man, this is making me nervous. It's really not gripping it. It definitely shot up in there. Hey, there we go. See if we can take another one right next to it there. There we go. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that either. Just marring up the face here. That little square spot right there is still just egging me on here. I could stand to attempt to let's try to take one off this way real quick. A small one, and see if I can raise the raise the platform back this way. And just take one more here. Take a small one here. Let's do a little something here. set up for the last few flakes right here. I think that I'm positioned to hopefully where do I want to start? Okay. There we go. Removed basically the whole thing. That looks a million times better to me, not having it on there. This needs to come in there just a hair. So let's go. And let's remove a couple right here. Alright. Got a little roundness here. So let's just straighten this up. To keep it even, we'll just go a little bit off both sides. Alright, I think that I like that. Huh, hold on. Let's not go getting too crazy, but it's deeper there though. Kind of depends on which side you're looking at though. That's deeper, but that's higher. But not right here, it's not. What's happening? part of what's happening too is there we go. Alright, I think that's why it's straight earlier. Alright, there it is.